I know that we talk about her every day, but anyway, Kim Kardashian is being flamed online over her recent photo shoot. Take a look and see if you can figure out why. I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert. It's not the clothing. Oh, is it the monstrosity? Yes. And I'm not talking about her butt. I'm talking about the car. Joking, obviously. I got nothing against Kim Kardashian up until the point that she poses on a Cybertruck. And not just a Cybertruck, but yeah, that is one of Elon Musk's stupid robots in the bottom corner too. And so if you go through the gallery, she's posing with the dumb robot, which will likely never ever work because Musk hypes things up and lies and nobody ever checks him. But even if it does, please remember that the plan is for that robot to take your job, okay? And then here I think she's gonna have sex with the robot. I don't know why she's on a bed by the beach. I don't even think you could fit that bed in the back of a Cybertruck. So they clearly had an actual truck bring the mattress. But so a lot of people have a problem with the fact that she has decided this particular time, I'm gonna pose with a bunch of Elon Musk products. When Musk has got all the Nazi stuff going around, and she obviously in the distant past has Kanye West, like maybe just don't pose with that. Like maybe pose in the back of a Rivian, though they're pretty cool electric trucks if that's what you wanna do. Maybe don't pose with that robot, pose with one of those stupid cargo robots I constantly see advertised on Reddit or whatever. Like if you have to be with a robot, you can fit like 10 of those in a bed. But anyway, a lot of people in the comments on her thing were like, she's definitely picked a side, or iconic if that truck was on fire, which no, thankfully it wasn't. And some people just came in the comments to be like, she's beautiful or stunning. Thank you, men on Instagram. She would have never guessed that if you had not told her. But anyway, so what I'm curious from you, Tori, is it going too far to say, if you do a photo shoot with a Cybertruck now, you're trying to send a signal that you like Musk and Doge and MAGA and Trump and all that? Or is she just doing a photo shoot and people need to get off her back about it? What do you think?
Well, it's hard to get off her back because her butt is so big. And I think shout out to her back. I'm so sorry. I had to go there. You went there. Okay.
Nobody's against it.
No, we love it. We're pro Kim Kardashian's butt. Let me tell you something. I have watched the Kardashians as a guilty little pleasure for many, many a year. Okay. I thought Kris Jenner is a genius. I think they're all really, really branding geniuses, and they make very few mistakes. This is one of them. She also posted Melania recently as well. So I just want to add that to the fire. This was really recently a picture of Melania on her Instagram. The Kardashians do nothing that is not perfectly planned, choreographed, thought out for a reason afterwards. There's no random truck. There's no random Elon Musk robot. There is a purposeful advertising to this. Now, she chose poorly, I think, in my opinion. I think this is really going to hurt her brand. And they've done it before where they've gone too far and they sort of pull back. But this coming after Trump buys 4 Teslas on the, Teslas on the, or was it Cybertrucks? Or Tesla.
I think
Tesla.
He said he was going to buy a Tesla. I don't know if he did or which one it was. Right. I don't know.
And he said like Tesla. I mean, it was so crazy. But after that stunt, to then do this with the Kim Kardashian thing, not only brings her back into like that Trump world where she was working with him in the prison reform kind of feeling, but it immediately makes me think of Kanye. So all of this is bad press for the Kardashians in a way in which she should not get political. She's not going to do well for her show, for her brand, for her team. And for her, she doesn't really espouse the knowledge or stick up for women in a way that would help prevent people from thinking she's now pro-Trump, pro-Musk. So my opinion, in a future thought, she will somehow come out with something more liberal because I think this was a litmus test and it didn't go her way. I just don't think the Kardashian audience cares or wants her to be pro-MAGA, pro-Musk, pro-Trump. That just doesn't go with the flow, and it's not a good look. I don't get why she did it. I don't understand. Maybe she got money from it, but to me, this was a big Kardashian mistake. And they make few, but this was one.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible I don't know, Musk paid a bunch of money to have it. And I don't know, or maybe she just, again, maybe she is making a choice. She's like, I want to appeal to these people.
Which is just a weird choice because I know, many of the Kardashians, though, have been very outright about protecting women and women's bodies. So to me, it was just a very bad choice, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a terrible one. Now she has put out a statement. She says she wasn't trying to be political. She says, "quote I think the big joke of me even doing the shoot with the robot is that I feel like I'm so robotic."
That's such BS.
That's just what are you doing?
That doesn't make
Like,
any sense. That doesn't
that's
make
not
any.
good.
No, spin better. You have
Yeah,
a lot of like
you're not
Pelotons.
as
Spin
dumb
better.
as you're pretending to be in that comment, and I'm not as dumb as I need to be to like that comment. Nobody's this dumb.
No,
So you're gonna need to do something better than that. I think,
agreed.
look, again, also, by the way, it's not like the Cybertruck just came out.
Right.
Now, if it just came out and it's not like we didn't know who Elon Musk was back then, but like, why now?
Right.
It's not like Kim Kardashian hasn't had photos taken of her recently to wait all this time. The Cybertruck is old news. You're like weeks past the Nazi salute and everything. Yeah. To me, it feels like it has to be a conscious thing. I don't particularly care. Like I'm not interested in Kim Kardashian or whatever. But I do think that there is this sort of cultural social battle over, are you going to be affiliated with this movement or not? And I think a lot of people have done some good stuff to show recently that they're not. Celebrities leaving the Kennedy Center board and all that. Like you've seen that sort of stuff. People, again, you talked about people wanting to see leadership among our elected officials, and we don't really have it. So we turn to at least people we know, and we want to see which side of history are you on.
Right.
And she's not even straddling the line at this point. She's basically straddling the robot.
First of all, that's a great point. And second off, I have to say, it also makes me think of Taylor Swift, who they famously have had a feud. And she has come out in favor of pro-choice and women and made her choice. And to me, this is just Kris Jenner not having her finger on the pulse, which is a super rare thing for Kris Jenner. But for her as a manager to allow this, way off, way off, in my opinion.
100%. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?